standard way because then it works for all the different types of factoring. Okay? So, what do you always look for first for those of you who actually, did your homework?
You look for the greatest, actually for people who did their homework, you look for the greatest common factor in the probably.
Greatest common factor. So what do all three of these possess?
4.
They all have 4 going into them, alright? Anything else they all have?
16. Just kidding.
They don't have 16 because of the
Yeah,
science.
2.
It's worth it trying, yeah.
Yeah, yes I do.
1, 2 going to everything.
Yeah, but so does 4, so 4 takes care of it too.
Oh,
Anything else that they
How
all
about
have?
8?
How about 6?
8 doesn't work.
16 doesn't work because those are 36, but you could
How about
that
12?
one.
No.
How about a variable?
A.
Let's go with A. So they all have
Oh.
That's all I was trying to say. That's all I was trying to say. God dang them. So, you're going to divide each of these by this to see what's left over. So what's 16 divided by 4?
4.
What is a to the third divided by A?
You got A.
A.
Squared. What? Wait, we're taking this one last. Minus. Just remember.
Did you not understand the coughing answer? Okay. A to the third divided by A to the first. Remember, you subtract exponents. What is 48 divided by 4?
8.
Oh my God, a little more than 8. Or a little less than 14.
16. 12.
Let's go with 12.
It's so good.
12A.
12A.
And then this guy will be an A, and then 36 divided by 4? 9. Alright.
You know I had copies.
Are you okay with that part?
Yes.
Taking out the greatest common factor. Makes your life easier. You need to always check for greatest common factors because it seriously does. It makes your life so much easier. Otherwise, you're using humongous numbers that are super gross. Okay?
Now we put our
Oh, you know these guys?
distribute.
Undistribute. We're undistributed.
I was already coffee. Undistribute.
So, you gotta know that because it's a quadratic, right, this guy's got a square in it, you're gonna have 2 sets of parentheses, right? You know that next part is gonna be like this.
Oh God.
You know what
Is
I'm
that like the X plus X minus? No, it's the boxes. Oh,
It's a little box.
Well, that's what that is. The boxes are X plus X minus.
Oh, you would
No.
I gotta tell you, I just learned the box method like this year, and it is my favorite thing. It makes a lot of,
I like the.
it works for all types of factoring.
I like the.
Yeah, I know. Who taught you that?
All types of factoring. Yeah.
I like the family tree thing. I thought it's the family tree like this.
Okay.
I need to do my name.
So,
You like it?
if you need a little hint,
It's cool.
factoring is polite. Factoring is polite, so you say ma'am. Multiply, add, multiply.
It has 2 A's.
So.
It still says ma'am.
Multiply, add,
Multiply, add, multiply.
Multiply, add.
Okay? So you want to multiply to get what is 4 times 9?
4 times 9 is 36.
36. And you want to add up to get what?
12. What?
We got it all set up. Set up to go.
Wait, oh, I got it.
When
is the 4 and 9?
6 times
Why is 6 a friend?
The 4 and 9? You basically
Yeah,
have
the
it times
8, 9.
Yeah, the outside. Not the all the way outside. Really.
It's
The
funny.
outsides of innocence.
Why did you do 4 and 9?
Because you
6
have
times 6 is 36?
multiply the
Is
2
6
and
plus 6 12?
Woohoo! It's not ever that easy though.
I mean,
Get it? Sometimes. No. Sometimes how big the number is.
Alright, so hold up. What do you already know goes into this box? Just from the fact. We know that 4a squared goes here.
And 9 goes in the bottom
We know
right.
that 9 goes here.
And now we know that 6 and 6 goes in there.
Okay, plus, hold on, take a breath. I'm excited that you're excited that you know it. I'm taking a breath. Okay? So, you gotta find numbers that multiply to give you 36, and they add up to give you 12. 6 and 6 definitely works. And whatever is here is what goes with it. Because you're actually taking 12a and you're splitting it up into two things. So you're splitting this up into 6A and 6A. Okay? Cool? Not that I just took all of the room that I needed to write the answer, so we'll just go sneaky about it. Alright, what can you factor out of these two?
2A.
2A. What can you factor out of these two?
3.
Positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive 3. How about these two?
2A.
How about these two?
That's A.
Positive or negative?
3. Oh, 'cause 6.
Right?
Yeah.
So you got 2A plus 3,
I'm an idiot. It's the same.
and you got, they happen to be the same thing for this one. I wanted to make sure this one was recorded for your warm-up, because if they are the same, how can you write your final answer?
Ooh. Just put it 1 and then square.
4A,
Good.
4A, 2A plus 3 squared.
Good.
I already said it, Gary.
Very nice.
I ain't even hear you.
I'm glad that we both got the answer.
Yeah, I'm glad we're on the same page.
Does that make sense? So if they're the same, you can throw them together.
If they're the same, you could.
Throw them together.
Oh, don't do it.
Cool?
Oh my God.
Should we do the second one? Excellent. Alright, how about this guy? What is our greatest common factor?
4. 2.
2.
Alright.
So if I take 2 out of each of these numbers, what am I left with?
We'll get
You're left with a 4.
4x squared
Okay.
minus x
Alright.
minus 18.
Yeah, see that?
Yeah.
That's Gary. You're gonna have it on a bigger page.
Because this is not x to the third, x squared, and x. This guy doesn't have an x, so you can't take one out. Does that make sense? Good question. That was a good question. Alright, so we know that this guy is going to have 2 guys, right? And we got our little box. What do we already know goes into the box?
4x squared and negative 2.
Fantastico. Now we got to break up the other term into 2 things. It is okay. You can put 4 times 18 in the calculator. Let's see if it's how I can figure it out. Hold on. 40 plus 30, 72.
Yeah, okay.
So 4 times negative 18 is a negative 72, and we're going to add up to get a what?
Negative
18. Negative 1.
Why negative 1?
Because it's in the middle.
So it's going to be
Yeah.
9 times 8.
So hold up. Can I prep you a little bit here? Because this guy is a negative, what do you know about the 2 numbers?
That one of them going to be negative.
One's negative, one's positive, right? You already know that. One has to be negative, one has to be positive. Which one is going to be bigger, the negative number or the positive number?
Positive.
The
Why?
negative.
Why?
The negative because the negative.
If it has to equal a negative 1, the larger number would have to be negative. Does that make sense?
That's what I
You already know that ahead of time. If you got 3 and 5 and you want to get a negative 2, 5 has to be the one that's negative, right? Does that make sense? Okay? So you can already know that. That's going to come in really handy for some problems. Okay? So what numbers multiply to give you negative 72? 9 and 8? And if we know the larger number has to be negative, it would have to be that guy, right? So what happens when you add those guys up?
Negative 1.
It works.
Jeez.
Does it matter which order I put the negative 9 and the 8 in here?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Alright. Get numbers out of there. Dr. Mouse.
Here we go, ready?
Do it.
2x. 4x. Yeah, 4x. Why? Negative 9. No x. Why it's not 2?
Because
If you take out a 2 here, it's going to mess up this guy.
Look, 4 goes into 4, and 4 goes
Let's-
into 8.
What about, what can we take out of this?
2 goes in.
What can we take out of these guys?
X.
1x.
So this guy only has an x, right? If this was a 2, you could check your answer by doing 2x times 2. Is 2x times 2 going to give you that 4?
Yeah.
2x. If this was a 2x
Times what?
times x,
No.
right? That means you can take out more.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Mhm.
So you can always double check it, which is nice. And if you're not sure what this number is, well, 9 times what should give me negative 18?
2.
Right? 4x times what's going to give me a negative, 4x times what's going to give me an 8x? 2, right? And it's a positive 2. Does that make sense?
Because you didn't do the homework. That's why.
Truth. You can't get mad at him for that. He right.
He right. Alana, he's cute. What's that mean?
Cool. So we got 4x minus 9, and we got x plus.
He cute.
Sound good?
It's like this.
Okay.
Why do we take out like 2 at the start of the problem? And add it like
This guy? So when you're factoring, do you remember what factors are like these numbers? Like why are these factors of 72?
Because they go with it.
Yeah, they multiply to get into it, right? If you multiply all 3 of these together, they're going to give you back with your original answer. If you don't include the 2, you're not going to get all the way back to this. Does that make sense?
You can just put like the original thing up in the box.
You can, but then one of these guys, this would end up being like 2x plus 4, and you'd have to pull out that 2. It's significantly easier to do it at the beginning, because otherwise you would be doing 8 times 36, which is disgustingly large.
Miss Holly.
You see what I'm saying? It's just a shortcut, really. Okay.
Miss Holly.
Talk to me.
So you just leave the 2 hanging out?
She's just chilling. He's actually one of the factors of this problem.
Oh, really?
He's just chilling.
I put parentheses around it.
Sure. That way he won't get lonely or cold.
Wait, so why didn't you put an X?
Down to 2.
Because it's not down to 36?
Yep.
It has to be so specific.
What?
I don't know.